fractions. I'm Julia.
I'm Kristen.
And I'm Tara. So,
let's begin. Alright, first we wanted to start off with a quick fraction video to introduce you guys.
This should be a review from 1st and 2nd grade.
Oh god, wait, why is it open?
When you have a sandwich, do you like to cut it into 2 pieces or 4? If it is cut into 2, we say it is cut in half. If it is cut into 4, we say it's cut into quarters. We are often cutting things in half for all different reasons. When Sally eats avocado, she cuts it in half like this. To make orange juice, Mum cuts the orange in half like this, to squeeze it. If you are with a friend, it's good to go halves in special treats, like this chocolate bar. We can cut shapes into halves too. Here is a square. It has a line down the centre, cutting it in half. If we colour one side, we say that one half is coloured. We can write one half using words like this, 1/2, or using numbers like this, 1/2. This means that one part out of 2 parts is coloured. Now look at this shape. Here is a circle. 1/2 is coloured. We can say that one part out of 2 parts is coloured. This is called a fraction. Last night we had pizza for dinner. There are 4 people in our family and we each wanted an equal share. Dad cut the pizza into quarters. It was fair for everyone and it tasted yummy. At Dylan's birthday party, his mum cut the birthday cake into quarters so that each child got an equal share. There were 4 children to eat the cake. Yum. Shapes can be cut into quarters too. Here is a rectangle. It has been cut into 4 equal parts. Each part is called a quarter. If one part is coloured in like this, then we say 1/4 is coloured. We can write it using words, 1/4, or numbers like this. This means one part out of every 4 parts is coloured. 1/4 is a fraction. When we use fractions, the number of parts there are is on the bottom. The number of parts coloured in is on the top. By now, I'm going to go and cut this ice cream bun in half to share with my friend. Sharing is fun.
So, what was that video about, 3rd grade?
Fractions.
Fractions. Good.
Make it smaller.
Alright. So, for review from 1st and 2nd grade, a half is when it's 1. Like you cut it in half. There's 1 on each side, so there's 1/2. Thirds is when you cut it into 3 equal parts. So that's third. Another review should be fourths, and that's when you cut it up into 4 equal parts. Okay, so when we cut it up into 5 equal parts, what do we think that one is? You can tell me. 1/5. Good. And we cut it into 6 equal parts, it's what?
1/6.
Wonderful, 3rd graders. And when you cut it into 7 equal pieces, what is it?
1/7.
1/7. And when you cut it into 8 equal pieces, it's?
1/8.
1/8. And let's try this one. This one's really hard. When you cut it into 10 equal pieces, what is it?
1/10.
Wonderful job.
Good job, guys.
Okay, next we're going to talk about what is in a fraction. We obviously have the top and the bottom. The top part is called the numerator, and that's the pieces of the whole, how many you have. And the bottom is the denominator, the whole amount. I know it can be really hard because they're big words, numerator and denominator. So an easy way I remember it is the nuns and the devils. The nuns are on top and the devils are on the bottom. It comes in handy when you're trying to remember what's on top and on the bottom.
Okay, so now we're going to have people come up and help us fill in our fractions. So who would like to come up and do our first fraction? Casey. If you could just take a pen and do the first fraction, 1/2. Or rectangle, please.
Good.
Perfect.
Why did you color it in that way?
Because it's
Right.
1 of 2 parts.
Wonderful. Who's going to be our next volunteer?
Sierra?
I can use any color.
Any color?
Any color you would
Use
decide.
your creativity.
And count out loud for the class so they can
Oh,
hear.
1. There's 1 6, 2 6, 3 6, and 4 6.
Correct. Good.
So you did that because why?
Because four of the 6 shapes are colored in, or
Mhm.
yes.
You want to make sure you're coloring the numerator part.
Right.
The one that's on
Right.
top. That's how many you have.
How many?
All right, who would like to try the really hard one?
It's really challenging. You can tell us your name, I'm sorry.
Lauren.
Lauren.
I'm doing it.
We believe in you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wonderful. So why
You
did
guys
you
all
do it
see?
that way? Because I'm coloring, there's 7 parts of the 12 whole parts. Wonderful.
Correct. Good job. All right, let's move on to our next activity.
Okay, so this activity is you're going to tell me if it's equal to or not equal to. So, are the oranges in the sandwiches equal to or not? Who's going to come up and do this one for me? What's your name? Caitlin. And just write it in.
Yeah, or you can drag it, whatever you'd like to do.
Whatever you want. So 1, 2, and 1, 2.
Yep.
So why are they equal? Because this was cut into 2 pieces and this was cut into. So they're both what fraction? Half. Wonderful.
Good job.
The next one. Who is going to be the next person up here?
Adele, would you like to come up?
She would love to come up. Having so much fun. Very fraction.
So is that counting them or
So these two, are they equal to
Yeah,
or
I
not?
don't think or not.
Okay, they're not equal.
Why are they not equal, Adele?
Because this is 4 pieces. And this says 8 pieces.
So, what's the fractions?
Like for both of
Is
them?
it like 1/2?
Like
Like,
8 eighths and
Yeah.
4.
good.
Perfect. Thank you.
Wonderful job.
Okay, next we have this really fun game, Under the Sea, and we're going to put an X on 7 of the 13 fish. So there's 13 that are going to be here all together, and you're just going to come up with a pen, whoever is the awesome volunteer, and X off 7 for me. So who's going to come do that for me?
Megan,
Megan's
would you like
the
to come
one.
up, please?
And then as you X out, just count out loud how many you're doing for me, please.
1, 2. Am I doing no? 7, 3.
Yep. So we're at 3, 4, 5,
Let's count with her.
6, 7.
All right, Megan, can you now write the fraction on the board?
What is that fraction? Can you say that?
7/13.
Woo! Good job.
All right, now we're going to have 5 different people come up and move the fraction pieces to the correct fraction number. So we'll just have one at a time. If it's the right answer, it'll spin. If it's wrong, it's going to fly your pizza back out. That was supposed to be pizza. It disappeared, so you know. So who would like to come up and try the first one? Yes, please.
What's your name again?
It's Kiki.
Kiki.
Yeah. Yeah, just drag it right over the top of the number. Oh, like
the
the
pizza.
yeah.
Yeah.
The pizza pie. Good job, you got it correct.
Thank you.
Good.
All right, who's our next volunteer? Okay, I guess
Wonderful.
who's next?
Who's next? Kaylee, you want to come up?
I wish we had real pizza for you guys.
I know.
Let's engaged.
Wonderful.
All right, somebody else like to come up? Please. Casey? Perfect.
One or a whole.
So we have one more left. This one, someone else should be able to get fairly easy.
Perfect.
Wonderful. So this one was with the 1/1 because it's one whole, 1/1. The whole thing's filled in. This one's 1/3 because if you connected it, there'd be two other pieces. So it's 1/3. It's one piece out of all three of them. This one's 1/6 because this piece is one of the 6 total. This one is 1/2 because it is one piece out of the 2 pieces total. Are we understanding? And then this piece is one piece of 4 pieces total. Give me American Sign Language just if you got it. Wonderful.
All right, and then can anybody tell me what a numerator is? Anybody remember?
Is it on the top or the bottom?
The top number. And what was our bottom number called?
The denominator.
Perfect.
Woo.
You guys got it. Good job.
Good job, guys.